Hello, everyone. Today I am in a hotel room in Fort Lauderdale. As always, I am Robbie Rapole, and welcome to the Rad Movement on YouTube. So I am here with my lovely lady Donna and my beautiful baby Zen. Where is he?
Down there.
There he is. And we are at the Home 2 Suites in Fort Lauderdale, because I am doing a guest spot at Borrowed Time Tattoo with John Nelson from the TikTok. You may have seen him. He does a lot of funny videos and satirical videos, and he was looking for guests to jump on his podcast, and I decided, hey, I'm going to reach out. So here we are, and today we filmed two of his podcasts, because he does the Unemployable podcast and then the Unpostable podcast, which is his Patreon podcast, where he gets a little bit more raunchy and such. But we had a brilliant talk for actually a little bit more than 3 hours between the both podcasts. And one of the concepts that kept coming up was surrender. And it's a thing, right? And a lot of us don't like to surrender to the bullshit, the things that are going on in our lives that are hard to deal with, the challenges, the adversity. I almost said adversaries, but the adversities. It's hard to continually just be like, okay, I'm going to trust the process. I surrender. But we were talking about his battle with addiction and how he overcame that, and the process of surrendering throughout that. And we talked about my leg stuff and the process of surrendering throughout that. So like at every point in your life, there needs to come a level of surrender, right? Like I recently had some blood work done, and I don't like the numbers. Looking close to pre-diabetic here. My blood pressure is high, and it's because I stopped taking care of myself. I stopped eating right, I stopped working out, and I stopped wanting to for a while. And somewhere along the way, that changed for me. And I feel like I kind of surrendered to the fact that it's going to be a process. It's going to be a pain in the ass, and it's probably not going to come in the packages that I want it to come in. But by me surrendering to the process and me allowing the process to play out, it's worked. Like I now, all of a sudden last night, I ordered a salad and was super stoked with it. And I was like, the switch flipped again. And I want to take care of myself better. And I'm done with the pushback. I then tonight just felt like doing push-ups and sit-ups. So I did a bunch of those tonight. So we're going through this process, and by we, I mean me, going through this process of just surrendering to the process, surrendering to the fact that I have to start before I can get where I want to be. And you don't just get to go there. Like, you have to start it. Like, it takes a process. And like, for a while I didn't want to start back up on my health journey because I was like, it's going to take so long. But fuck that. Like, you have to fucking take the time. You have to put the energy in, and you have to put the investment into yourself. Because if you don't, you're never going to work out. Like, it's never going to be what you want it to be if you don't put in the work, and if you don't put in the energy, and if you don't surrender and you don't trust the process. So I'm learning, especially with that young little Babelman in the background, learning that you have to surrender to the process of parenting, of business, of life in so many ways. And the surrender process isn't easy. You kind of have to like really humble yourself big time before you can start seeing something positive come out of it. And so here we are. I'm trusting the process of where I want to be, and I'm surrendering to the fact that like I need to do this to live the life I want to live and be at the health level I want to be at. And then like the other day, one of my fucking clients, who's a good friend of mine actually, and we've just not seen each other for a while, he was like, man, I got to let you know, I was a little shocked when I saw you because you're much bigger again than you were back then. And I was like, oh, that hurts. But you're right. So, I think that also had something to play in it. Like Donna thinks I'm beautiful and she loves me, but like my health doesn't think I should be here. So I have to be, have to be putting in the work and the effort to be at a healthier state. So I can be here for Zen, so I can spend more years with Jaden, so I can give Donna more years of my life instead of just being like, well, I didn't take care of myself. I got to check out. So if there's something in your life that you're dealing with that you need to surrender to and you don't want to, but you know it's going to be good for you in the end, maybe this is your sign. Check it out. Fucking surrender. Just do it. Just do it. Be there for yourself. Invest in yourself. Love yourself, because surrendering to the processes that you need is a part of self-love and self-care. And it's tough. But anything that's tough is always worth doing. So love yourself, take care of yourself, be the best version of yourself, and surrender. Surrender to all the things you may not want to surrender to, because I promise you, it is a million times worth it in the end. I'm Rad and so are you. I love y'all. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Have a great year. And surrender and trust the process.